off the engagement. I wonder why. I'll take a photo of these in case I need to reference them later. I need you to flirt with a librarian for me. Distract her.
Sorry. My job description doesn't include being pimped out.
I didn't ask for you to sleep with her. Just flirt with a woman.
You don't just flirt with a librarian. I'll need some reason to approach her.
You're horny?
Not that reason. Give me a good reason or forget it.
I can't see why you won't be amiable to the librarian.
Give me a good reason to talk to her and I will.
There's a post-it note on her monitor, but I can't see what it says. I'd like to get my hands on that note. It might have something to do with the archives.
No, don't touch that.
Sorry. There's a post-it note on her monitor, but I can't see what it says. I'd like to get my hands on that note. It might have something to do with the archives. I can't imagine she wants to see that. You can't. I think I know whose coffee this is. I'd like a closer look. The orange lipstick on that coffee cup is familiar. There's just enough left in the cup for me to get a sample. This biography is very basic. According to the Moebius info from Dexter, Rarick was the founding father of the modern Moebius theory and worked for the British. I haven't heard of Montfroy. Must be information about him somewhere. Moo. I'd like to get my hands on that. There's a post-it note. I'd like to get my... I don't have anything else to ask her. I suppose I could buy a coffee for someone else. Un café, s'il vous plaît.
Un moment. €3, please.
Merci. The orange lipstick on that coffee cup is familiar. There's just enough left in the cup for me to get a sample. The orange lipstick on that coffee cup is familiar. There's just enough left in the cup for me to get a sample. It tastes sweet. Far too sweet for my palate. I think the coffee is correct now, but perhaps I should dress it up a bit. I suppose these are for making shapes in the foam on your coffee. How unsanitary. The coffee tastes right, but the shape isn't particularly inspiring. The coffee... This coffee isn't right. I'll start over. I'd like another coffee.
€3, please.
Merci. This should appeal to a lonely librarian. Mr. Walker?
Yes, Mr. Rector?
Tell me about your time in the army.
What do you want to know, Mr. Rector?
How old were you when you joined?
20. I knew I wanted to join the military, but if I finished college first, I could enlist as an officer. So I did. I enlisted as a second lieutenant right after graduation.
How long were you in the military?
10 years.
Why did you leave the military?
I spent the last 18 months of my service training foreign armies to disable protesters. Their own people. I couldn't do it anymore. It's getting really bad out there.
No worse than it's always been.
No, trust me. It's worse.
What did you study in college?
I have a BA in military history.
You said you were from Indiana. Did you grow up there?
Yes, I grew up in a small town. Didn't leave it until I went to college.
You've never heard of an agency called FETA?
Not until you took me there. I've made a few phone calls. None of my buddies have heard of them either. They seem to excel at staying under the radar. So, I take it you're supposed to identify a woman who might become Senator Markham's wife, and this is somehow tied to a Roman emperor. I don't suppose you'd care to enlighten me.
I can't trust anyone yet. I'm sure you can understand that.
Sure, Mr. Rector. I get it.
Tell me about your family.
I thought we were on a need-to-know basis. I don't see how that relates to our mission. Sorry.
I don't suppose you have any more brilliant jokes.
Hell yeah. What's brown and sticky?
Do tell.
A stick.
It's not really funny, is it? What about a wife or a girlfriend?
I haven't been in one place long enough to have a relationship. Did you hear about the Buddhist at Yankee Stadium?
No.
He asked the hot dog vendor to make him one with everything.
Yes, I see.
Tough crowd. Why were the journalists all gathered around the crater?
What crater?
It's just a hole in the ground. Doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
It really doesn't.
Fine. Why were the journalists all gathered around the crater?
They were hoping for a story that was a little meteor.
I see. Are all these jokes of yours word puns?
Pretty much, yeah. Why was the skeleton lonely?
He was bony. No, that's not right. He was skulking?
Nope. Nice try, though. He was lonely because he had no body.
Oh God, that's pathetic.
Great, isn't it? What did the pate say to the stuck-up filet mignon?
I wait breathlessly for the answer.
What do I look like? Chopped liver? Liked that one, did you?
That's all for now.
As you say, sir.
I need you to distract the librarian. Give her this coffee and be friendly.
All right.
There. Now to see if it's delivered. Got it. I already know I'm trying to match Caroline to Livia Drusilla. I just need to see if she fits the pattern. I don't have anything to say to Mr. Walker at the moment.